We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go in Western New York. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
40-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll be second down. Throwing now is May. He's got a man at his Kayshon Boutte. Inside the 20. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Bills nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, a first carry for James Cook. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Allen now on second down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. Third down coming up.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
This will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it at their own 32-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
On second down, it's May. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's May. This one, up top for Doubs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he sets his guys up with a short field and a chance to tie up this game.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. He's got it at about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Cook. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. A gain of 3. Brings up
Throwing on second down. It's out. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Fourth down. Here's Howard. Now he'll work his way out right. To the pylon. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's May. That's to the Notre Dame man, Eli Raritan. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Patriots first down. On the handoff, Henderson. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Cole Bishop up to make the play.
Brought down by Cole Bishop. A 3-yard pickup.
May to throw on 2nd down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th down. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. May to throw again. He'll locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10. Oh, nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Again, it's Henderson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
New England going to take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down. May using his size to move forward. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. They're going. It's May. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short and does not.
You see him tried it? That shit don't even really work no more, to be honest.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
A gain on the play of 71 yards.
Yeah, they need to make an update in this. I don't like on defense it changes. Players kind of slower. The tackles that they be breaking is just wow. They kind of I don't know, man. I'm still trying to get used to it, but I like 26 better, to be honest.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
The 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, here is Allen. To the goal line and in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bills. Now Allen and his offense preparing to go for 2. Back to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
16. Patriots 7.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. It'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Maydown on first and 10. That's caught downfield. Soft. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. In some rhythm. Good drive rolling. Here's another first and 10. throw again is May. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
from the gun, it's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Momentum building here on this drive. They go again, first and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
It's a loss
now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is second and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he'll take it on in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdowns, Buffalo. Time of pass now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bills add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On first and 10, here's May. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
I'll tell you what, that ball seemed to hang up in the air forever. And there's a saying on defense, tips and overthrows, you got to get those.
I ain't came to play, bro.
Quarterback is hit as that ball comes out. That defense, it's like a feeding frenzy going after.
Yo, shit, I'll probably get on duty when you get on, or 2K or something. Think that 2K might be dead, but yeah, we figure something out. Shit, I was out there, I want to knock out a couple. Like, try to give me some dubs right now. Appreciate everybody stopping by, man. Happy Friday, man. About to be a great weekend, man. Make sure y'all get y'all something to drink. Something to chief on for the adults. Let's get it. Trying to get 10 likes on the stream, man. Roll to 4K subscribers. Y'all know what it is.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western New York. Welcome to the new Highmark Stadium, the home of the Bills. Coming up we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Orchard Park. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Jackson on the move. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Pass play good for 18 to get this one started.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Bills' 42-yard line.
Rolling right. Off he goes. And he's going to be brought down short for the 1st down by a couple of yards. So a 3rd and short coming up.
39-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. Yeah. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. 1st down picked up.
8-yard pickup.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. A quick slant to Flowers. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Baltimore.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds. A loss of a couple.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge it.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
It's a turnover on downs.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. That is Nnamdi Madubuike. there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Throwing on 2nd down. It's a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
You ain't gonna score. Most of these niggas capping in their raps like they work for lids.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
At the 21-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. 0-0 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 4th down coming up. That's going to be caught, and he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
On 2nd down, they're going to run the option here to the right. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
1st and goal of Baltimore.
Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Hill will take this one into the end zone. It's a Raven touchdown.
You know, we've seen so many teams going to some version of the tush push, especially when they get down to the 1-yard line in there tight. And this is just old school right here. We're just going to send out the goal line team and say, try to stop us. And they get good push up front, get a little bit of daylight, and that's all the back needs to score.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. He gets this to the tight end. Thornton can kick. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
3 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, it's Allen. Forced to his right. Now he takes off. And that's a good positive run. Give him 6 on that first down scramble. Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
Yeah, we live on YouTube right now, bro. Book of Eli Gaming, Money Trees 11 in the building. Happy Friday. Sorry, you're going to have to lose this one, bro.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They put Smythe in motion. On first and 10, Jackson. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Durham Smythe. A gain of 15. First down, Ravens.
They put Smythe in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They face second down and 7. Here's Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. On first and 10, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. From the gun, throw here for Allen. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown Buffalo. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
Makes the score Bills 15, Ravens 14.
They didn't leave much time.
I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, huh? You know how to do it, huh? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? Let a nigga come in front you, huh? Front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got the fire green, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? Shit ain't hard as a team, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your boy jeans, huh? You don't really wanna fuck with them niggas, huh? You come up with them niggas, huh? You stuck with them niggas, huh? You a baby Jesus, you got your block on fire, you made in the G. Until the moment you inspire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. You know we crying, if it's nothing, you a baby Jesus. You got your block on fire, you made in the G. Until the moment you inspire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. You know we crying, if it's nothing. That's you that do that little pick, huh? You bought your ticket with your check, huh? Yeah.
Here in this first half.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
You came in and know you on New Year's Eve, huh? And you got stuck in that bitch and you couldn't leave, huh? Yes, sir.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 35, here's second down and 9. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Allen to his tight end Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Cook. Finds room inside the 40. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Woody, I ain't loving that.
On that one. First down, Buffalo.
At the 30-yard line.
Once again, it's Cook, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and 12 at the Ravens' 33-yard line.
Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A run with Cook, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got it at about the 8. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. From the gun, here is Allen. And he's into the end zone yet again. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Jackson on the move. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First down, Baltimore.
Jackson up top again. Flowers with the catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. New set of downs. It's 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. Whoa! He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
A 28-yard gain.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Now it's Jackson. Moving left. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Bills 23, Ravens 21.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss of a couple.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down and 3. They'll drop to throw. That one on target to Moore. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike,
you unlucky motherfucker.
Average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He gets this complete to Shakir. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
43 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Cook. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
I suck and I won. Pause.
They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So it's a win here
I'll be that.
for the Bills. It was a game that hung in the balance much of the way, but they're able to come away with a 2-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire
That's Stephon. What up? Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. Trying to get 15 likes on the stream, man. Shit, when I get 15 likes on the stream, I'll play somebody.
They're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd and 9 now. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Oh, his first throw in a game going to be intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Bills first down.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings
now Allen.
And 5.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get nothing out of that one. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a contest
live on YouTube, Book of Eli Gaming. Today we have a head-up matchup with Echo Avalon.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go from LA. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down
Live on YouTube.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
defense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that is good for a Chargers first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Hampton. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
3rd and just 2 to go. Back to Hampton. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Gets them 6 yards and back on the positive side of things. It's now 2nd and 9. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Here's Herbert on 2nd. He rolls to his right. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. Herbert back to throw. On target here to Njoku. Well, he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Herbert. The ball's out. He lost it. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets them up with a first down.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball, and he saves the day.
run with Hampton. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on second and goal. Again, it's Hampton. And this is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. And that's not going to get him to the goal line. The wall holds up front, and that has them now at 4th and goal.
Kudos to that defense to rise up and stop them, but I think you make that call, Kate, with the expectation you're going to call it again. We know the success in the data. It's really hard to stop that play consecutively.
19-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And all the way into the second quarter. Our opening drive ends in 3.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
On the return, here's Ray Davis. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Allen comes out throwing. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Chargers' 10-yard line.
First tone of the game for James Cook. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing here, Allen. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And he will score. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid from 8 yards out. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Pass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Herbert. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. And the Bills take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
At the 26-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Lasers this one deep down the middle. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, 26 yards.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever.
Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Bills 14, Chargers 3.
Bass now to kick this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Back to work after throwing the pick. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Could make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they face 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Throwing on 2nd, Herbert. That one's complete, Amari on Hampton. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. It gives LA the first. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in with the dime. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Quentin Johnston, 66 yards to the house. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they cut the lead to 4.
Bills 14, Chargers 10. Cameron Dicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Allen to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Allen setting up to throw. Left side into the hands of Shakir. This goes big, 25 yards before that tackle is made. And that's going to give the Bills the 1st down. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now there's a timeout. 3 seconds remaining.
57-yard attempt.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground, and it'll be first down Buffalo.
First down, Bills.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run right into the teeth of that blitz.
The other thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
Working on 2nd down. Allen. Moore's got it. Get in there for the stomp, but give him about 9 on the play. And that's going to be a Bills first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this 3rd quarter. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. All right, we're back, Brock, and it is 2nd down as we kick off our final quarter. Again, it's Cook. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. Well, good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards. Make this 3rd and short. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. This is Cook on the handoff. And this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll go. Allen brings it in. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir. First return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. The point after left on the table.
Yeah, I know, Mac. I pushed it earlier than when it threw it, but I don't know why it threw it so late, but it's okay. I had to hit it again.
On return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Yes, sir. Make sure you go subscribe to my YouTube, Book of Eli Gaming, man. Road to 4,000 subscribers, man. Hope you had a good week, man. Happy Friday, man.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I'll start out with Hampton. Has room down the left sideline. Into the red zone. To the house. Touchdown, LA.
Touchdown, Chargers.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects, so now one more kick from him. A field goal will tie us here in this 4th quarter.
Bills 20, Chargers 17.
They knew what they had to do, Brock. They got the score and now need to pull off this onside kick. And that one won't stay in bounds, but boy, did they need it to. They won't be able to get the football back here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Cook. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Now, I'll tell you what, Brock, a very valuable pickup there on 1st down. Not flashy, but valuable. They just got to keep this football moving.
And you know what it does? It just keeps them on schedule. And any OC in this league is going to be good with a 7-yard gain on 1st down, especially here in the final frame.
2nd and 3 now. Another one for Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knocked down that runner.
And he has the Bills the 1st down, and that Brock should clinch them this win.
GG's, bro. GG's.
Downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
They kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt
table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with the pass. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down.
First down from the 42. Nix. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. That brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8. It's 3rd down. So a couple yards to go here after they picked up 8 on that last play. They kick the running back in motion. There he is on 3rd and short. And to the ground it goes, so an incomplete pass brings us to 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Here we go with Dobbins. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's a give to Cook. And get forward up 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now it's Cook. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Allen on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. This is Cook. And he's going to have the first down on a gain of about 2 as they get the little bit they needed to stay out there.
Okay, you and I are not too old to remember a time where this used to almost be a debate. You come in, bring on the special teams and punt it, not in today's NFL. And the numbers tell you so often to go for it, and when you execute like they just did,
touchdown, Buffalo! They're going for 2 here, Brock. Joe Brady opting to bypass that extra point.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Bills 6, Broncos nothing.
I guess they really want to grow this lead early, huh? They're lining up for an onside kick here in the first. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team.
Hey, I am all for the element of surprise. But the first quarter, hey, they got some stuff in their game plan this week. There's no question if they pull that out this early, there's got to be a lot better execution the next time around.
First and 10 from the 43. Nick snap, a throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal, Denver.
Dobbins will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
And Oliver made the tackle. It's a loss of 1.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Again, it's Dobbins. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Nix to throw. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And they answer. Touchdown, Denver. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 7 out. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights, and that gives him the lead.
Bill 6.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Ty Johnson now to return. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 28-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw now, Allen. Big strike here to Moore. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. The deep pass comes up big. And that will set up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they answer. Touchdown, Buffalo. They're going for 2 here, Brock. Joe Brady opting to bypass that extra point.
The Bills are lining
now
up
Allen.
for a 2-point conversion.
And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good.
That makes the score.
Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Bass now to kick this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. He'll throw from his end zone. The throw finds Evan Ingram. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Motioning the tight end now. Now Nix. It's this to Waddle over the middle. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
A gain of 15. First down, Denver.
Here's Nix. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10. They motion to Waddle over left. Throwing on second. Nix. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bills bringing an extra DB out. Third down. Throwing here, Nix. This is a heater going deep. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down. You correct me if I'm wrong, partner. I know you always do, but it felt like maybe that was one of their last gasps to get into field goal range before we hit halftime.
Yeah, you kind of look at both sides. Defense is doing all they can to prevent that thing from being thrown over their head, and can the offense find some way to puncture that defense to get into that field goal range?
Fourth down. Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Allen setting up to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Bills the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Throwing here, Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. Timeout is called. Only those 8 seconds still to play in this half.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Allen looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it's second down coming up. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, here's Ray Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. They'll run it with Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
At the 30-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Allen to throw. And this one even get back to the line, Brock. Hit erased any chance of that one. It's incomplete. 4th down. Third down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming. And sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. He finds Kincaid running the slant. He's going to be hit right away and stopped, but it doesn't matter. He's got enough for that first down. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
A lot of space ahead. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown, Bills.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they now lead by 14 points.
21. Broncos 7.
Bass now to kick this away. Harvey now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Pitching it out to Dobbins. And they've got 1st down. Give him a gain of 14 on that previous play.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
To throw, here's Nix. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. And great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker, that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. And you just get the play off. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bills get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here as they try to close this out. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Wanting to start their 4th. Here's Cook. And he is stopped. They get to him. Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than
1st
that.
and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Now pitch it to Barkley. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Working quickly here.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. Hurts. The throw right side. Caught by Goddard. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
Hurts might have found an opportunity. He's changing the play. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They'll go. Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. D. Alford has the INT. And the Bills bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 5 yards.
On 2nd down, Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's Allen. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It'll actually head to that other sideline.
Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Cook again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they've got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
4 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Pushing for the end zone, and it lost the football. It's not loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, some of his teammates, maybe over there on the sidelines, resigned themselves to giving up some points. He sure did not. He managed to line up one heck of a big hit right there, right near the goal line that not only saves them 6 points, Kate, and now gives them a chance to go get 6 of their own.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at second and pretty short. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. They get to him and take him down after a gain of 3. And that sets up an Eagles first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
On second down, here's Hurts. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up the first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Eagles first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Second and 6 coming up here. They go to Barkley again. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
15 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Throw here, third down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they can't connect on the third down. Deep shot. Love that. Try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. On fourth down, Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points.
You better get that 3.
Four seconds left, and instead of bringing the field goal unit out, they're trying for 6. Motion man left is Brown. It's Hurts throwing on second. His shot to the end zone is incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
So no field goal. The offense going for 6 with a second left. Now motion the slot man right. Throwing here just before halftime. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today. A tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive play out of the locker room to break up that catch. It's now 3rd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down, Buffalo.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Yes, sir.
2nd and 4.
Another one for Cook. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Allen. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
These 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And this is going to get them the first down. They left. There, and it's going to stay out there as they convert on 4th and 2.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And now from the pistol to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. So after 3, we're still waiting on our first score of the contest. Somehow this game is still scoreless as we get set for our final quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cook. And into it. Walls at a time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more. And that 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And before the snap, the officials whistle that play dead. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Bills in range for a game-winning score. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Cook trying this one up the gut. And a decent run, gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Now to throw. He brings it in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Throwing now. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever...
Man, I would have did a QB sneak, man, with that shit. Got a little meter shit now, man. That shit sucks, man. Wow.
Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. And this is going to be lost on the hit. Incomplete. Tough to complete it through that traffic and contact over the middle. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin and you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
It's 3rd and 7.
To throw. And he's caught. He's got ground. And the stop is made downfield after a gain of about 18. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down. They're going to read at the line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Over the middle and taken in by Lemon. It's going to be taken down here. The knock before the play gets him 12 big yards and a 1st down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
33-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. He'll look to throw it. It's a screen to Barkley. And they get the 1st down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard.
There's another carry for Barkley. Couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard game, though. Third down. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line.
At the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
Barkley gets it on third down. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that sets up an Eagles first down. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Devontae Smith on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Changing up the call. Second down, Hurts. Oh, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. Third down now after that incompletion.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
Third down, 7 to go on this opening drive of overtime. They go play action. Here's Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Biggest play of OT, the offense is going for it. Play action, Hurts has it. And he's going to have it just shy of midfield. The offense converting on fourth down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Hurts. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Certainly got to pick your shots. Wouldn't it be aggressive defensively, Kate, when you get here to overtime? You send a blitz, it better get home. It better have an effect, and that time it did, forcing the incompletion.
Throwing on second. Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards. Make this third and short.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Hurts with it on third and short. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Hurts. And this one's incomplete. That could be the shift, Brock, that decides this game. They turn it over on downs to begin overtime.
50% hit rate on fourth down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout.
And they're going to take him down here. Pressure gets to him at the 36. Offensive line fast. On second down, Allen. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing here, Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 53 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's going to win this game, Brock. That's a touchdown.
Let's go!
Some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew.
Buddy sent me a lucky, just not saying you got lucky. Yeah, come on. I want that. I need that. Undefeated for the day. Let's get it, man. We about to get on some Warzone with 38 Bam Spam on YouTube. Make sure y'all go hit his name in the chat and go hit that subscribe to his channel. It's free to do. Let's get it, man. We will maybe back on later tonight with some Madden. If not tonight, tomorrow sometime. But GG's, y'all. Happy Friday evening.